I don't get your thing with Nana. Why don't you just lick yourself like every other dog?
Ah, I tried.
Fixed is... It's fucking hilarious. It's
Yeah,
so
man.
much fun. Adam, Bull is essentially on his last night of freedom before his vet visit. Can you talk about finding the right balance of absurd comedy and the genuine stakes of his journey throughout the film?
Well, it was a little bit like I didn't want him to just be so weirdly horny that it was off-putting, that people are like, I don't know if I can get behind this guy. So you did have to find the balance of the right amount of horn dog, but with heart, that people would actually not just think he's a scumbag.
and you did it.
You did it.
Hey, you did a great job.
Horn dog and a heart dog.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's on my
Beck,
tombstone right there.
Sterling's this tall, sleek, posh dog who's
Yeah,
a
he is.
bitter romantic rival for Bull that projects confidence. But if we look deeper, could we see any insecurities in Sterling? And can you talk to me about finding Sterling's voice?
Yeah, I mean, I saw an image of him, and it immediately brought back some of the sort of the country club scene that I was exposed to a little bit growing up on the North Shore of Chicago. And so it just kind of clicked in with my past experiences a little bit. And then wait, what was the other part of that? Oh yeah, the insecurities below it?
Yeah.
I mean, like, he is constantly being examined and touched to be perfect. So I think he is like, he goes home and he's just looking at himself in the mirror, just like making everything great. He is always looking at himself and full of insecurity.
That's Sterling.
Yeah.
That's Sterling.
That's Sterling.
River, Frankie's bond with Lucky is one of my favorite threads throughout the movie. It's one of the sweetest threads throughout the movie. Can you talk about the themes of identity, friendship, and acceptance found in this film through those two characters?
Yeah, I mean, it's so like unlikely, but it makes so sense in what Genndy wrote. You know, I think Frankie's able to impart to Lucky the fact that, you know, we all have a relationship with our bodies and with pleasure and with connection and intimacy, and it's like complicated and beautiful and sexy, and I don't know, I know all my radical queer poly friends are gonna be like, fuck yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Talk to me about working with Genndy, by the way, because like, this dude is known for like this amazing animation, but this is like next level adult animation. It's raunchy, but it still has a lot of heart. So can you talk about working with him as director?
Yeah, it was awesome. It was cool to work with an animation director that really knew exactly what he wanted. Like, there wasn't a lot of time. Sometimes when I've done other animated movies, you'll do like 8 or 10 sessions, and they're trying to find the character at the same time that you're trying to find the character. And this was, we came in, he knew what he wanted. He was able to get me to click into what he wanted right away, and it took like 2 sessions, and it was just short and sweet. And then you see the actual product and the 2D animation, which obviously takes super long to do, but it's so beautiful and unlike anything that you've seen for years and years.
Yeah, it feels like a throwback in a lot of
We're
ways.
so used to
Totally.
seeing the other style, and everything looks like a Pixar movie, that this feels refreshing.
Yeah.
And it's also like, it has that warmth and nostalgic feel to it,
Yes.
you know? So I think it pairs really well with how, you know, crass the movie can be. It warms it up.
Absolutely. Now, Beck, this is your second dog movie of the year with Superman starring Crypto.
Yes,
coming
I called it a dog movie as well. It
100%,
really is. It's
100%.
like a Turner and Hooch.
So what's worse, is being a dog around Sterling or working with Steve Lombard at the Daily Planet?
Oh, so what's worse, being around Sterling or, okay.
If you're a dog.
If you're a dog or being a person who works at the Daily Planet, I gotta say, I think working at the Daily Planet. Yeah. I think Sterling is like, don't talk to me, leave me alone. You know, he does his own thing. He messes with other people who he looks down on. But like, I think Steve Lombard is a little bit more like obnoxious, in your face. He will go find you and tell you his opinion, which is usually wrong. So yeah.
Well, look, this is a fantastic film, and like you said, it's such a throwback and nostalgia. I had such a fun time. That hour and a half, I was laughing my ass off. So thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Well,
Thanks,
thank
man.
you.
Generosity. Thank
Yeah,
you.
of course.
Appreciate it.
I'm not dripping, am I?
That was amazing.
You're like a hero.